first rule of poker is detachment. So the chips in the middle aren't your life savings. If you have that, then you're done. If you think that way, you're done. You gotta say that's pieces of plastic, not lucre, plastic. And entrepreneurs need that. They need that detachment for decision making. So even though this is your life's work, even though this is your life savings, if you consider that as the entrepreneur, in that moment, you will not make great decisions. And a certain amount of detachment is required because you got to hire, you got to fire, you got to cut loose when that makes sense. You got to try something else. You can't be wedded to an idea or people or just about anything. The average idea needs to pivot twice, okay? So you will find that what you start with and what you end with are two different things. Like, I met the guy, and this was one of my big misses, who started Pinterest. And I met him before he had the Pinterest idea. He wanted to come up with a better catalog. He wanted to come up with the Sky Mall of catalogs, but do that in the internet. And I kind of said, you know what, that ain't gonna work. And we tried to keep in touch, and I was not as successful as I would like because he pivoted that to Pinterest, which is now a famous success. Being an entrepreneur has never been more important. I have never in my life seen a period of greater disruption. Everybody now is a field general. Everybody's job is to get the job done and to work collaboratively in ways that we never did. Steve Jobs said that the difference between a good engineer and a great engineer is 100 to 1. 100 to 1. So if you're making the iPhone 53, what are you going to hire? You're going to hire the planet's best engineer. And what are you going to pay that guy? The answer is you're going to have a $100 billion product, anything he wants, anything he wants. And that has changed. So the currency now is brains like never before. And the marketplace for brains has never been bigger and more global.